two. A 1, 2, 3.
This is the... Good morning, Unity. Hi, wasn't that wonderful? Route 66, y'all remember that song? It was one of those kind of get up and dance before we even have the time to dance. Yeah. Well, I want to welcome all of you who are here. I'm Reverend Dr. Edith Washington Woods. And oh my goodness, it's the second Sunday in Advent, and it's all about peace. We'll be lighting a candle in just a little bit. But peace, right? Peace prevails. How about that? Peace prevails. So I want to welcome all of you who are here today, and especially out there in the balcony, those on Love Streaming Land. Hello, how y'all doing? I'll be greeting you. I already did on Facebook, but I will be greeting you on YouTube in just a moment. And yeah, so anybody here for the first time? Nope. Okay, great. So again, I want to welcome you. And now we have the Advent moment, and Akosua and someone from the YFM are going to be lighting the candle for peace. Here they come. All right. Okay, so we lit the candle for peace today, and just be with that. And just before we pray, I want to let you know of the transitioning of Reverend Dr. Paul Hazelbeck. Some of you might have seen that on our Facebook page, and he passed away between Wednesday and Thursday overnight in his sleep. So isn't that a wonderful way to go? If you're going to go, right? That's what I want. Just go to sleep, don't wake up. And he was cuddled in his blanket. And I thought, oh, that's how I sleep every night. I cuddle up in my little blankie and I pass out, nice and cuddly. So there is going to be a celebration on Friday at Unity Village in the New Goppert Center, but it's not going to be your typical celebration at all. It's really going to be like Paul was, where he liked to have conversations. And so I'm flying out Friday morning to go, and I'll be back Saturday at 5. So don't worry, I'll be here on Sunday. But it will be live streamed, so we'll make sure that when the link is put up, because it just got playing like by last night. And I'll make sure the link is around so that everyone can be there. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so 6 o'clock Central. And people will be able to interact if you're on a Zoom link. If you're on a Facebook link, of course you won't. But if you have something you want to share about Paul, Reverend Kelly Isla is put it all together, and so you'll be able to share more than likely, because there may be hundreds of folks. So just know Paul is on to his greater new expression. Yes. And yes. Come on up, because I'm going to pray and include him in the prayer. That's why I wanted to say that before I prayed, so you'd know what I was doing.
Oh, I just wanted to say that Paul was such a part of our SEE program for the last 20 years. And when we were in person, he would come and spend the week with us, and he would stay at my house, and he's just such a lovely, loving person. I'm going to miss him terribly. He gave so much to our community, and throughout the country, throughout the world. So he's going to be a missed soul. Thanks.
Thank you. And he wrote the first textbook, official textbook of Unity to Heart-Centered Metaphysics that many of you who have done metaphysics have been a part of, expanding it from the old blue or brown one that they used to do a long time ago. He took that and made it into a textbook, and along with other books as well. So we do have stuff in our peace room that if you wanted to purchase, and we may even see if we can, get some other stuff. There may even be some that you can borrow too in the lending library. So anyway, we're just going to celebrate today when we're looking at peace, the life and times of Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselbeck. So let us have our opening prayer. I invite you to take a moment to turn within. Go into your heart space and think about someone you love and appreciate. Maybe appreciating Paul Hasselbeck. And allow ourselves to be in this moment as we consciously connect with the source, with the light, with the infinite. And in this sacred, holy moment that we've created, we pray from this space. God, that which is good, that which is abundant, pure abundance, that which is light, pure light, that which transcends all times, all spaces, all countries, all continents, that transcends this earth into the galaxies of galaxies. We are part of it. And may each of us, as we feel into our heart space, that appreciation for someone, two-legged, four-legged, or no legs, that we allow ourselves to be in that now as we prepare for this time together today. We bless all of those who are speaking for Akosua speaking today. We bless in this prayer our music team and our music director, the greeters, those who put in the hospitality food together, the AV team, everyone who plays a part in our beloved community. We are lifted by each other as we lift up Paul and all of us who have been impacted by him and who he has been as an example of peace. And now we just choose to lovingly release this prayer as the preparation for this service, and we let it be that we are here in it together. And so it is. And so we let it be us. Amen and amen. And now we have our vision statement on the screen, our current vision statement until after we meet this afternoon. Let's say it together, please. Bringing love, joy, and harmony, we expect consciousness of oneness. Let's say that again. Being love, joy, and harmony, we expand the consciousness of oneness. So what does that mean? Anybody? Yes?
We're all in this together.
Isn't that it? It's like that simple, right? We're all in this together. We're connected with all there is. We're connected with you and the beauty of the children, right? Like, I want to be like her right now and play all over the floor. Emma? Him. Okay. Him. Got it. And now we have our song. Uh-oh, this is one of those ones that you might want to dance a little bit to. Okay? All right then. Let's do it.
Good morning. All right, I know that this congregation knows this song, and there's even choreography to it, so feel free to sing along and to do the choreography, okay?
1, 2, 3.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like a mountain, I've got love like a mountain, I've got love like a mountain in my soul. I've got love like a mountain, I've got love like a mountain, I've got love like a mountain in my soul. I've got hope like a forest, I've got hope like a forest, I've got hope like a forest in my soul. I've got hope like a forest, I've got hope like a forest, I've got hope like a forest in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. Let's repeat that again. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul.
Yes. Peace like the river. Can you imagine that? You ever been at a river and it's just calm, right? And that sometimes there's the turbulence that happens, right? When the wind is blowing or something. And yet, there's always this peace. There's always the peace. And it's right here inside of us, inside of our soul. So now we have our transformational opportunities, and I'm up first. So this is the first Sunday in December, and we have birthdays and anniversaries. So if anybody has a birthday in December or an anniversary of any type, please raise your hand, jump up and down, put it in the chat. If it is, yes, we have that. And behind there, we have Tavion, who's working AV as part of the Youth and Family Ministry. He'll be 18 in a few weeks. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're on the countdown, right, Tavy? 21 days, is it? Okie dokie. So any anniversaries? Any of those? Nope. Okay, so we want to sing a little happy birthday something? Yes, let's do it. Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, so I'm going to take the next one too and then have you come up. Thank you. So we're having a congregational meeting after church today. Now, there is going to be some food out there that's left from yesterday. There's some turkey and things like that. So if you're hungry, stay and eat. But I'm bringing up that we have the new mission, vision, and core values that we worked on with Reverend Stephanie Sy on October 18th. And then a group of them, as many of you know, came together and pulled what we captured doing that. And so we want to present that this afternoon. But I also want to say, if any of you saw our weekly e-newsletter on Friday, I talked about that right now we do not have a facilities person. What does that mean? The trash doesn't go out. We don't have a facilities person. His last day was last Sunday. So we don't have anyone. So that means the carpets don't get done, the trash doesn't go out. If you came into the sanctuary and saw all those leaves, there was nobody to get them up. And so there's a sign-up sheet, and I'll talk about it a little more this afternoon, out there if people want to take on different tasks until we have someone. And again, I don't want to go into the depth of some other things I want to share with you that could mean we could save close to 12 or 15,000. I have it in my notes, but I'll share that this afternoon. So if you could please stay for the mission, vision, and values, but also for what I'm going to share as a possibility for us in this congregation. So that's what I have. And now we're going to call up. Huh? Yeah, right. So you just need to start right here. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Karaya. Hope y'all are having a good day. We're going to talk about the transformational opportunities. The Caring Cottage team is sponsoring a drive for teddy bears and other stuffed animals. Please bring new teddy bears or other stuffed animals and place them under the flat screen to the right of the altar. We will be collecting them through December 22nd and delivering them to Montgomery County Family Justice Center on the 23rd in time for Christmas. Our Afghan raffle has begun, and you can purchase tickets in the Peace Room for the service or online. This year's Afghan, created and donated by Charlie Stinnett, is here on the platform to see. If you want to purchase tickets based on your arm length, see the member of YFM that will be near the rear camera after the service. Your arm length will be measured, and you can purchase tickets for $5 per inch of your arm length. Yeah, there's no second page up here. Sorry, just give us 1 second. Thank you. Okay. You do have to purchase the number of tickets of your arm length. Our facility, we already went over that, so I'll skip that. Our Christmas giving tree is ready for you. After the service, please take a look at the envelopes on the tree. When you see one that you like, you can put a check or cash in it and put them in the box by the tree. You can also participate online by following the link or using the QR code. The Women's Circle Solace Gathering will be on Friday, December 19th at 6:45 p.m. Enjoy this wonderful time, which includes a meditative walk on a spiral of fragrant greenery. You can register in the ways shown on the slide or see our website. Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to pray in confidence with you. Today's prayer chaplain is Akosua. Njiri. Okay, it's Miss Njiri today, sorry. See her after the service if you would like a time of prayer. There's also a box in the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers, which our prayer team will add to their list of those for whom they pray. And today, Phoebe will be reading our daily word.
Here is the daily word for Sunday, December 7th, 2025. The words for today is peace. On this day, let us affirm, perfect peace dwells within me and all beings. Repeat slowly with me. Perfect peace dwells within me and all beings. I invite you to hear these words as your own. As I prepare for a fuller experience of my divinity this Advent season, I turn my attention to cultivating peace of my mind and heart. This inner preparation invites me to look beyond my circumstances and attune the deeper harmony that underlines all creation. Whether I'm in a busy city or a calming natural setting, I trust that each day will dawn in a perfect alignment with the heavenly bodies of the cosmos. Likewise, whether I feel anxious or calm, I trust heavenly peace is within me. Aware of my peaceful nature, I choose thoughts, words, and actions that honor my spiritual self. My presence restores calm in chaos and invites serenity to ease distress. My tranquil demeanor magnifies the peace of God. Today's Bible verse is from the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 16. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times. In all ways, the Lord will be with all of you. Let's take a moment to reflect on the word for today, peace.
You ready? Okay. So today's book is called One Voice, because today's talk is One Voice for Peace. And it's by Cindy McKinley and illustrated by Mary Gregg Byrne. I'm sorry. Today's the day, Jacob whispered to himself. While standing at the bus stop, he thought of all the places a boy could ask for donations. He couldn't wait to start working on his new project. When the bus arrived, it was more crowded than usual, and Jacob sat in the last empty seat. At the next stop, a woman stepped onto the bus, and Jacob noticed that she would soon be having a baby. So he stood up and politely said, "Here, you can take my seat." The woman was touched by the boy's thoughtful gesture and asked about his colorful donation can wrapped in bright yellow ribbons. As Jacob excitedly explained his project, she dropped a few shiny coins that jingled into the empty can. "Good luck with your project," she said. "The world needs more people like you." See the can? He can't see behind you because you're standing in his way. Can you pop down just a little bit? Thanks. While walking home from the bus stop, the woman noticed that her neighbor's recycling bin was still sitting by the road. Even though she had a tiring day, she thought about the young boy on the bus and was inspired to pass on his kindness. So she started pulling it up the driveway. Mrs. Johnson was on her front porch enjoying the beautiful day, and when she saw the two people, because here's the postal carrier and here's the lady, coming up the driveway with her recycling bin, she knew that the postal carrier would bring that mail right to her house. What did she say? "Thank you," she said warmly. "I really appreciate your help." Guess what she did? She clipped a few daisies from her flower planter and gave them each a small bouquet. That's going to become important in a few minutes. The mailman went on his way. He knew how difficult it was for Mrs. Johnson to walk down her driveway. But at another house, he noticed a young girl sitting alone on her porch with a skateboard. And he remembered, what did he remember, Phoebe? That her family was new to the neighborhood. So he offered her a daisy. She took it and he said to her, you know, there's a park nearby with a place for skateboarding. Okay, stop. The boy had been missing her friends and her old neighborhood. Look at that. Who skateboards? Any of y'all skateboard? Okay, any of y'all skateboard? Come on now. Grateful to have a new place to skate, the girl decided to return the next day to clean up the park, because what did she see? What's happening here at that park? Trash, right? The next morning, a boy was in the park playing basketball with his friends, and then he noticed her picking up the trash. What do you think those boys did? Yep, they showed up to pick up the trash too. I don't want you to fall, so if you're going to jump down on the floor. Come on, there you go. On his way home, he noticed a sign, books for kids. So what did he do? He grabbed his wagon and went around grabbing books for kids. At the dentist's office, some of those new books got there. And so he had to get his teeth worked on. And guess what happened? Who likes the dentist? You do? Well, great. I kind of liked my dentist too. What'd you say?
I get prizes.
You get prizes? See, y'all need to go to the dentist to get prizes. When the appointment was over, the boy chose a pencil from the prize box. Hey, how about that? You are special, it said, but he gave it to the dentist because he said, this is for you because you helped me and didn't hurt. Phoebe went home and started thinking, because her name was Phoebe, you know that, right? So the dentist goes home, and he told his daughter about the kid who gave him the pencil, and she decided to make a card. So she did. The next day, she went to school early. She couldn't wait to see her teacher, who was bringing her newborn son. All the kids were excited to meet the baby, and the teacher loved seeing her students again. After opening the pretty card, she gave the girl a big thank you and promised her class that she would be reciting soon. Now, here's something that's going to happen here. On the way home, the teacher stopped by the park, where a special ceremony was being held to celebrate the town's new Peace Pole Memorial. As she walked closer to the stage, she was surprised to see a young boy standing at the microphone. After a moment, she recognized him. It was the boy who had given her the seat on the bus. You see the peace pole? I'm going to tell you something about peace pole in a minute. Here is another story about the peace pole. Jacob thanked everyone for helping him raise enough money to buy the 4 young maple trees planted around the new peace pole. And he said, I hope this memorial will inspire everyone. If we all work together, we can make the world a more beautiful and peaceful place. I believe that each one of us, no matter how big or small, can make a difference in this world. All we have to do is try. So he went to tie some yellow ribbons around the maple trees that had been donated. He took them off of his can that he had collected all the money with. And who do you think this is? What do you think? Who do you think that lady is? Yep, the teacher. What did he do? Did you remember at the beginning? Did he give up his seat for somebody on the bus? Yes. And guess what? It was the teacher. How about that? Jacob's wish brought a tear to her eyes. What you said up there was really inspiring, and I'll bet your dad is very proud of you because his dad is deployed and not around. You've shown that everyone can make a difference, and most of all, that even one small voice can change the world. So remember that one small voice can change the world. Remember I said I'd tell you something about a peace pole? We've got one right outside, and when Miss Edie takes you to go to the peace building, to the Ed building, she can take you to take a look at the peace pole out front. Thank you for listening to the story. Stay right here. Don't leave yet. Yes. Okay, wait a minute. We'll talk about an experiment. And we are going to have an experience. And it's going to involve each and every one of us. Okay, hang on. We're not having this. Yes, come over here.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice. The sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. Sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and
Stand and circle.
This is the sound of all of us.
We're going to circle the church.
This is the sound of all of us.
We're going to circle the church.
Sound of all of us.
We're going to circle the church.
Sing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, no turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound sound of all of us. Singing with love and the will to
Have the camera do that.
trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. Singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. Singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice. One people, one voice. A song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
Thank you. This is the sound of all of us. Wasn't that beautiful? I told you it was an experiment, and I told you it was an experience. This is the sound of all of us. We lit a candle for peace today. So, are we being called higher? Who are you? What makes you a proud, courageous, and welcoming peacemaker? Actually, I didn't take it over there. All throughout history, there have been peacemakers, people who live and make a conscious commitment to work for peace. Is that you? Yesterday? Today? Tomorrow? Are you willing to be one voice? Voices 2, voices 3. A voice for all of us. Look at yourself. Did you show up today authentically? You don't need to be an invincible superhero. You can show up as kind and have that as your superpower. What gets in the way? Perhaps it's just our thoughts. How many times have our thoughts gotten in the way of us being fully present with each other? Am I being thoughtful and kind, or judgmental and sometimes mean? Can I use empathy in that moment, or am I comfortable being the jackal? You choose. Perhaps you love where you are right this minute, and you're not interested in much of a change. That's fine. It's a choice. What's feeding your soul right now? What are your dreams and aspirations, first when you were a child and later as you aged? How many of them have been fulfilled, or are you still waiting? Stop waiting. The time is now. Go out there and just do it. Nike said that, right? Just do it. It's not always easy. It takes two to work together, yet it only takes one to begin the first step towards a peaceful solution. It might mean bearing witness, sometimes in silence, sometimes not. Being willing to be willing. How uncomfortable are you? It has been suggested that by being uncomfortable, we are the stronger and the learning and healing can happen a lot faster when we are uncomfortable. By showing up, and even when we're uncomfortable and out of sorts, know that life makes a difference. You matter. Proverbs 31, verse 8 and 9 states, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy." And along with that, Luke 3rd chapter, verse 11 says, "And John answered, anyone who has 2 shirts should share with the one who has none, and anyone who has food should do the same." What does that mean to you? Let's reflect on that for a moment. We move forth together as divine beings, as wonderful humans living a spiritual life. We are kind and gentle people. We live our lives as people with divinity, with honor, and with caring spirits. We are kindred souls. As we consciously continue to move into our soul space, know that we are one in spirit. Unity principle number 5 says, "I do and give my best by living the truth I know. I make a difference." Isn't that what those Bible verses and Unity principle 5 mean? Are you living your truth? Can we do that as one voice? You're people of courage. I can see that in you. Can you see it in yourself? Often, taking a stand is lonely, scary, and unpredictable. But I'm asking you to consider doing that. How can we get there? Look for the allies. Be curious about those who have a different outlook than we do. By making an attempt to understand each other, we don't have to agree. Understand where someone else is, but perhaps we can arrive at clarity and a judgment-free agreement to disagree. Interrupting divisive or non-peaceful dialogue is another way. Going within and taking a deep cleansing breath always helps as well. Sometimes it just takes a cookie, a coffee, or just the laughter of a child. Unity principle number 2 says, "I am naturally good because God's divinity is in me and in everyone." God's divinity is in me and in everyone. Sometimes I have a problem remembering that. But we are being called higher to be peacemakers, to achieve one voice. Does it mean I keep showing up with the same attitude, the same ideas, or are you open to other possibilities? Eric Butterworth wrote in The Flow of Life, chapter 5, "Life is in the framework of human relations. Though conflicts arise between people, human beings are essentially gregarious creatures. Getting along with people is certainly a prerequisite to happiness and security because all mankind is interdependent." All mankind is interdependent. But even more, it is the longing of the heart that rises out of the transcendent awareness of unity. People innately know they are one in spirit. I'm going to repeat that. People innately know that we are one in spirit. I'm talking about principles today. Unity principles number 3. I create my experience by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. This is really paramount during these uncomfortable and difficult times. It's hard, I know, but it doesn't have to be as hard as they make it out to be, and I'm learning that all the time. Remain open and willing to listen, even when I'd rather not. What are you doing for yourself right now to remain steadfast and open? Gather your strength, your power, your peace, and use it. Mr. Rogers said, "Look for the helpers. They show up in all kinds of ways. Some of those helpers are the ones who challenge us the most, even to our core beliefs. What have we learned and what lessons have been earned. Author Mitch Albom says, when we build on the shoulders of those who came before us, and when we fall apart, those who came before us help put us back together. I invite you to be those builders. It might take sitting in silence, journaling, taking a walk outside, reading affirmations, singing your favorite song, or making a phone call. Some of you might think zip lining or bungee jumping will work. I got to tell you, though, I won't be joining you on those last two. But whatever works for you. Unity principle number 5. I do and give my best by living the truth I know. I make a difference. I make a difference, and so do you. Do we live within these principles, and do we live our truth? Or are we part-time believers and spiritual beings when it's convenient? I'd like to think and believe that I show up within the 5 basic principles and within the 12 powers. I challenge you to do the same. Live brilliantly. The principles and the 12 powers give us the capacity to know our divine and spiritual nature. Where's your heart landing? How can you remain steadfast in your truth while walking in the world? We remain conscious and current. We remain prayerful and joyous. We remain hopeful and people of faith. That might mean that we really have to go deep, deep within and look at how we show up. I said that earlier, and I'm repeating it again. How am I showing up? In The Revealing Word, a dictionary of metaphysical terms by Charles Fillmore, one of the co-founders of Unity, he wrote, "Peace is harmony and tranquility derived from awareness of the Christ consciousness." The Bible verse was, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you." And that's John 14, verse 27. Steadfast affirmations of peace will harmonize the whole body structure and open the way to attainment of healthy conditions in mind and body. You know, Charles Fillmore was pretty wordy. We know that. But here's the important piece. Until world peace is based on the divine law of love, and this law incorporated into the minds of those who signed the pact, there will be no permanent peace. Eric Bauer said, no one can take my good from me. It's more important to have inner peace. It is better to stand in strength than to sit in weakness, to stand in love than to sit in bitterness, resentment, or hatred. This is an important mantra to repeat, especially right now, to stand in love. I hope you're joining me in standing in love. I have faced that this is so even when it appears not to be. We stood together in a circle a little while ago. Can we continue circling in our minds and then outwardly as a collective? Can we do that? Dr. Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." An interesting fact, though, in the research I did on that quote, it's actually, she was not the first person to say this. It actually was a Mormon minister, Carl Berner, but Dr. Angelou is quoted more often as saying this. Believe you are peace, and so you are. We can all be peacemakers no matter what we look like, how we sound, where we come from, or who we love. God don't make no mistakes, my grandmother used to say. My grandmother's name was Mud Deer. So God don't make no mistakes. We are all the living embodiment of spirit that lives within each of us. In the song, the lyrics, this is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it will turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound we are spreading around our world community. I said earlier, we are being called higher. We commit to sing in peace, harmony, curiosity, but most of all, love. Are you ready to answer that call? Our journey is just beginning. Embrace it. We join together and hold a space of peace and honor, moments that transcend time and space. We can live like this. We can live like this. I am calling you higher. She is calling you higher. He is calling you higher. Be ready. The moment is here. Believe it, know it, feel it, live it, be it. So here is your affirmation for today. I am the voice of peace. One people, one voice. Let's repeat this twice, and we're going to say it together this time. I am the voice of peace. One people, one voice. This next time, let's say it so they can hear us down the street. I am the voice of peace. One people, one voice. Thank you for listening this morning. Ahim, Aho, Ashe, Namaste, Amen. Oh, you can tell I'm not used to this side of the mic on this thing. Hold on a second. Now is the time for meditation, a meditative moment. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. This time, breathe in the word peace. Hold it for a count of 5 so it goes out into the world, and push it out in with a sound. Breathe in. Push it out with a sound. We're setting up the spiritual possibilities for this time. For this time. Let us begin. Hold yourself for a few heartbeats. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Mother, Father, God, Spirit, and those ancestors who travel with us every moment of every day. We are here on this grand December day, honoring our stories and understanding that we are powerful people because of them. In discovering your divinity, it says, in this moment, I quiet my mind, open my heart, and choose to allow myself the possibility of a new perspective, one that is grounded in spiritual principle and in my infinite potential. In this moment, consciously open to what is possible. In this moment, pause and open your heart and go deeper. Become still. Allow for a new understanding. Relax your body and open your mind to the truth you are seeking. I am here. I am here. Thoughts come and go, but go deeper and deeper into the silence. I am here. I am open to new possibilities and divine understanding. I'm releasing that which no longer serves me. I'm letting it go into the universe. Breathe in to the silence. Go deeper. I am. I am and you are. I am. You are. You are the embodiment of oneness, of wholeness, and of truth. And know deep within your soul that you are also the embodiment of this month's power, life. 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 Greet your life with enthusiasm and circle yourself with wisdom and with faith. I am light. I am peace. I am. And so it is. Ashe. And amen.
Spinning around, seems things are always changing, almost every day. Up and down, spinning around, I find balance, I find my way, centered in the peace of God, centered in the peace of God. There is clarity, there is wisdom, there's an abundant grace. Centered in the peace of God. Centered in the peace of God. Up and down, spinning around. Seems things are always changing, almost every day. Up and down, spinning around. I find peace, I find my way. Centered in the peace of God. Centered in the peace of God. There is clarity, there is wisdom, there's an abundant grace. Centered in the peace of God. Centered in the peace of God. I am standing where love is landing, clear and open for the highest good. Standing where love is landing, clear and open for the highest good. I am standing where love is landing, clear and open for the highest good. I am standing where love is landing, clear and open to the highest good. 'Cause I am centered on the peace of God. Centered on the peace of God. I am centered on the peace of God. Centered on the peace of God.
centered on the peace of God and the peace within us. And now it's time for our giving and generosity. Giving of our time, talent, and treasures. That's what we do. And we want to give thanks to Akosua Washington Woods, our licensed teacher. And the marvelous job she did. And we also want to give thanks to you. Each of you who are here, those on Love Streaming Land, those who watch it later because you know you were watching football or something today. That we're all in this, right? That is nothing that separates us. And so when we talk about giving and generosity, it's getting in the game, right? Doing the thing, being in the choir, singing a song, getting up and circling everything, like circling the room like you also always used to do before the pandemic, right? Y'all, some of you who are here, remember that this is who we represent ourselves to be. And so when we're thinking about in this moment, giving and generosity, yes, this is an opportunity for us to give of our treasures, right, our money substance. But I'm also wanting to suggest the time. And again, I'll talk about that this afternoon when we go over our mission, vision, and core values, that there's something that's calling us to give more of our time, right? And so I want you to think about that as you see on the screen all the various ways that we can give our money substance. The QR code, you take your phone, take a picture, it sends you right to our website, the giving page, and then you can text to give at the text number. You can go to the website. You can get an envelope on the back of your chair, or the chair in front of you, and fill it out, put something in there, and take it and put it in a triangle little box in the back. And so we give you lots of ways to give and be generous with your giving. And you also see our expenses and whatnot for October and the year-to-date total. So that's what it is. Now, I'm going to invite us to say our love offering blessing. Let's say it together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I give, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am so grateful. Yes. I did it backwards, but that's okay. I know, right? Yes. Okie dokie. Give, receive, give. It's all the same. All the same. And so the children are coming. We're just going to go right to a little something, something. And they'll be here in a moment. Here they come. Here they come.
Does Cry have it? Okay, we'll talk about the box in a minute, but not right now. We got him. Hi guys, we had a short time today. So we had just enough time for a snack and a brief discussion about life, and then it was time to come back. Snacks are the most important thing, So, life, we talked about life, right? And what did we decide how we shine our light? Who wants to share one way they shine their light in their life? What's one way you shine your light?
I shine my life of vegan.
Okay, no quite what that was, but okay.
I shine my light with my mommy and I love her and la 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 la.
You know the story, give a mouse a cookie, give a child a microphone. See what happens. Okay, who is going to do our blessing? We got 1 and 2, right? Ready?
I am the light of the world. We live at the light. No! You are the light of the world. You live as the light.
And
we are the light of the world.
stand for our closing songs and be.
Go forth into the world. Go forth being voices 1, voices 2, voices 3. We are the voice of all of us. Ashe.
Ashe. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.
Great. 1, 2, 3.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me, stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand? Oh, me.